You have to make this sound. Hello and welcome. Another episode of Monkey Business. Today we got two very special Dota guests. Lots of things happening. Misha, Topson, welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, how are you both? How do you find recent Dota games? How have you been with the game? I saw with you, Misha, I guess, because good shit. That's some good shit right there.
So how I've been feeling? Great. We've done such hard work recently, and it started paying off. One of the best feelings in Dota. Doesn't even matter that we qualified or something. Matters that we started winning, started working together, because maybe it's not a big secret, but we've been last place in the PC in some moment. And obviously it usually almost never only Dota. It's always connected to how team functions and stuff. And I'm really proud to say that finally we're on a very good course. Everybody on the same page, and it feels really nice to be in Discord, to talk to guys every day, and yeah, stuff actually is happening, and we're taking full how it's called, I forgot. When you're responsibility for our process. And yeah, everybody is kind of bought in this time. It's not only me saying yeah, we do this, and it started being actually really big teamwork, and yeah, enjoying every day, and some good results on top of it. So yeah, feels really good.
Nice. Nah, it's good to hear, dude. It's always I guess the nicest thing is when team works, and then yeah, it's fun to be in Discord, like you said. I think it's that's the highlight. How are you, Tobias? How are you finding Dota? How are you finding so far the season? And yeah, turn of events.
I'm doing pretty good. Obviously our season is starting tomorrow, or first games.
Yeah,
that's pretty exciting.
yeah.
It's been a long road to get here.
Nice.
It's felt really long to finally we get to play these games. Of course, it was really disappointing that we didn't make it through the first one.
Yeah.
So it was after that I had a bit of a hard time. I had a rough month, or however long we had before we actually got back together and discussed the future. If you're playing together, and what's the future gonna look like? So it was pretty hard, but I was personally motivated, and I'm really lucky that everybody else we could find a team that I think everybody has the same kind of mindset, same goal. Everybody is everybody's doing great. We're doing great, and I'm really happy with the team currently, and hopefully we can have some good results.
Yeah, dude, your first opponent's gonna be Into the Breach. I just looked it up. Is it right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And when will you play against... I wanted to know when you're playing against Secret. April 14th.
Oh, spicy matches incoming.
Yeah, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. And what do you guys think of the Division 1 outcome overall? The two teams that got knocked down to Division 2, Nigma and... Monospa. Yeah, Nigma didn't make it just through Division 2, right? But they had been there for a season, and now they get knocked back down. Well, I don't know. Did you watch the tiebreaker and stuff?
You go.
Yeah, I watched all the games except I think the last Entity versus... Wait, who did they play against? They played against
Nigma Entity, maybe.
Nigma Entity.
In tiebreakers, if you mean.
In tiebreakers,
Oh,
yeah. There were
yeah.
3 guys playing for the one slot. Entity, Monospa,
I fell asleep during the last one, but I watched all the other ones. But yeah, I'm not sure about... I think the two worst teams of the division did get knocked down. I think obviously Nigma has had like I have no idea what's going on there. Like they're just
I mean,
I'm sure
trying
they're super clueless. Also, like how can they like
make it work
with this lineup, and like it's just like seems really difficult for them. And then Monaspa, like obviously they came from the Div II, and like I mean they have played for a long time, but I feel like they always have had like they've never quite been that team that's like kind of like that scary, you know. They always have some. They're good, but they never really like super impressive. So.
Yeah, I mean, I lost to them most recently. I guess you beat them most recently, so yeah. Or like
no, we actually haven't played them, but still, like,
played them, right?
Compared to like our two Thunders, like you can see the power of some of the things they're doing. Like there's a difference there, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's see who's gonna make it into Division 1 now next time around. It's gonna be hyped to see. Any thoughts, Misha?
Yeah, I mean, I also wanted to touch that. I mean, was like looking at Nigma all the season, obviously, and I'm just curious, like, how does it function from inside? Because, like, obviously, in our team, like, once in 20 official matches, maybe Ammar swapped like to mid or 2+4, but like this season for Nigma just looks so crazy. I don't know, he's playing every position possible.
Every position, swap around, like
on their interviews, nobody understands what's happening. Nobody can explain what's up, and it's obviously so chaotic. But I wouldn't say like they're like bad or something. For example, I'm like right now looking at the standings. They won more maps than us in the PC. Like, we won 6 maps and got the major, and they won 7 maps and they didn't get it. So it's not like super disaster. Obviously, good player, but like, oh no, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. So like I'm super like interested in watching it. Some drama involved and stuff. Very interesting. Yeah.
I mean, let's see what happens next. I mean, Dota really is challenging, and I mean, you both know. Obviously, you've been through teams. I mean, even the best teams, you go through the same struggles. And I mean, hats off to also Liquid for kind of dominating again and seeing like really solid play of this patch. I think they're still the team that has it figured out the most. I think it shows too. And big props to you guys also for turning it around. I think it's like one of the hardest things you can do as a team is to really go into the shits and bounce back. Cool. I mean, I love kind of watching online. I thought the season was really nice to watch, even though the patch is kind of shite, and everybody's waiting for the next one. But when it's happening, so it's happening Berlin. They said end of April. Berlin Major. We have it here. Where are the exact dates?
I think it starts around 28th, if I'm not mistaken. No, wait.
Okay, I actually don't see 26th. It on Wikipedia.
I see it on Wikipedia. 26th of April.
Okay, cool. What does that mean? Like, is it just gonna happen just before the start of the group stage? I guess. Yeah.
You mean the patch?
If they're gonna stick to their word, yes. I mean, working with us last thing you said, right? It's like end of April.
Yeah, I see our last match is gonna be 25th April against Alliance. So
let's see if you guys will be playing Alliance on this patch or another patch.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fake info. They said they're gonna upload the patch before the major, but then they will say like, not to ruin the major, we will upload it later. I'm sure it's gonna happen. Like, it's a big scam, actually. Like,
who could have foreseen the major being there? Yes. No, honestly, like, wouldn't you guys rather just get the patch anyway? Like, if you were to go play, like, I saw Liquid tweet that out. I'm like, I feel like everybody would just not care. I would love to see OG play Alliance on a new patch, even if it mattered a lot, you know? Like, I don't know. Or OLDG.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if it's only just, I mean, maybe that's not nice, actually. Like, let's say it's the last match of the season, and then you have to play the new patch, like, completely. I think it's a bit random.
Well,
let's-
listen to the pro players, guys. They just play for our entertainment.
But like start of like before a tournament, then I can understand because you have the full group stage to like get ready
really
for
figure it out,
kind of thing. So
I mean, honestly, ideally, of course, in my world, like there would be more routine to it, and it would give like, let's say, 5 days of playing at home or like playing before a tournament that you could set something up. Also, it's going to increase the quality of what you see. Give the people some time to figure stuff out. I just want to patch it. I don't want to play Dota until there's a patch.
Same.
I'm looking at the statistics also right now of the heroes, because I guess we're about to wave goodbye. So most played, most picks. Let me make sure I'm on the right one here in Europe. So we're looking at Rubik, Disruptor, Snapfire, Undying, and Beast. Maybe there's a bit more with 25.
I'm also gonna open.
And Tiny, yeah. Rubik 36. That's quite intense. I don't know if this is counting the bans as well.
No, it's without ones. It's just picks. It's straight picks.
Ah, yes, okay.
I'm looking at
bans is also the highest with 20, I think. No, wait, 26. One of the highest. The DP actually had 43 bans. Nature's Prophet 43 bans. Makes sense. Puck had 33 bans. Was that much?
Don't see ban statistics, but like this Raptor hero, like they changed the glimpse like long time ago. I mean, not long time ago, but like pretty much enough. But feels like last 3 months or something, like people started to go crazy over this hero. Like everybody wants to grab it. It's like tier 1 hero with Rubik. And what changed? Like damage on glimpse. That's it. And like I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But feels like this hero wasn't ever like that popular like last years or something. Like right now it feels like it fits into any strat.
Yeah, I mean the games are slower, the map is being split more, you know, like I feel like every game Disruptor just feels super strong. Like you can
Wow,
split
there was
so well.
only 2 Chen games this whole Western DPC. 2 Chen games, and he lost both times. Shit.
Rip Chen.
Yeah, Rip Chen, dead hero. Ricky 2-0.
It was us once.
Tricky will.
Oh yeah, you played Chen once, right?
Ruining statistics. First part of the season.
Yeah, Visage only 4 games. I guess Tundra had a lot of them. Is 1-3. Okay. I see.
No, like I mean, I'm super hyped anyway with how the meta changed. Like I'm looking at the heroes now, like maybe 50% of the list from like previous major where gladiators won like have left the same, but still feels like it's a bit different now. Everybody playing summons instead of playing Lina. Everybody, I don't know, like still going crazy on Brood, but it's kind of permabanned. And I don't know, it's interesting. Like Dragon Knights, summons, everything is fun. It's fun. All the old heroes coming together, coming back. Like I see even like I don't know, forgotten heroes like White Spirit maybe. Like interesting. Stuff coming back. Darkseers. I like it.
I still hope they do something about the farming patterns next patch and the map overall. I really hope so, but let's see. Do you have anything, like, if you have one wish, like, I think people probably have thought about it a lot, but like one thing you would
can I
want to see? Yes.
I think Core's gonna go crazy if you can't aggro the neutral creeps anymore, like because they're like just too used to, like, you know, aggro one neutral camp, another neutral camp, and use spells on both. Just don't let them do it. Let fucking Storm like stay on the one camp, like use 3 remnants, then go to the next camp. It's gonna be super smeta. Hate Cores. Don't let them farm so much.
Or just put the camps really far apart or something like this. Yeah. Make them have a little bit bigger.
Away.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
just too tired. Everybody got too good at farming.
Mid-player. I feel like mid-player meta has been stale for a while, right?
Yeah. I mean,
everybody buys bottle. Everybody like pushes lanes and usually goes for the ganking.
Yeah. I
like
mean,
if you can't gank, you can't play.
Yeah, it's like mid lane is kind of like, I don't know. It's just like you can just kind of. Usually you can just kind of AFK and in the lane, like, don't even have to think much and you will just be fine because, like, you have water runes every fucking minute and then you have Black Bear Griefs and then you always have your tower protect armor, whatever, like 3 armor plus 1 regen, like, there's this infinite reason kind of like usually you just kind of like fine unless you like super mess up, then like you can get stomped. But like if you have like heroes like Bango and all these heroes, like you can't really punish them anymore. Like or Ember, like let's say like this, like the Invoker Ember matchup for example, like used to be like you could bully the Ember, but there's no chance, like you cannot do that anymore. Like the Ember will just tank your hits and just farm kind of thing. So it's like it's kind of boring in a way. Like I think the matchups are much more even now. Like there's not so many like mega counter picks. You know.
I see.
Also can add to that, when I switched to coach, my dream has always been, like previously I was a support and I had to like practice a lot of supports, but now I can fulfill my dream and I started playing only cores, only 1, 2, 3. Like I just roll with everybody. I don't care. I sit up on rank, I roll with him or I ruin or something, like full grifter. And I started playing carry, mid, offlane. I don't care. And yeah, I cannot advocate for it. Like yeah, for sure they can't punish me. I'm picking Invoker first time in like 10 years. I'm picking Ember first time in 10 years, and I'm fine against anybody. Like I have no idea what's happening mid, but I have water runes to refill me. I have suppers to refill me. They have no idea who is playing. I'm not playing on my main. They're like, oh, mid laner needs a refill. Maybe he got ganked. I'm just bad, bro. But he's refilling. I'm like, yeah, do it again. Stuck in the camps. Leave me the bounty. What's for me? Like, yeah, it became easy. I feel like I'm playing against really good players, and like I can get away with a lot. Yeah. And it's so fun playing cores actually. Even diving deeper into this theme, I think I lacked it a lot previously. Like for example, I was like playing 5s and 4s like non-stop like for years. But now I play carry, I play offlane like very rarely mid honestly. And I'm able to tell Artyom like yo, like usually I was like struggling, like I was just suggesting some heroes or something, but now I'm like I kind of understand like what's happening, and I'm like, yo, this hero is good, yo, like don't worry, like first 5 waves you're gonna be alright, like just pull the tangas, gonna be good, like this hero gonna scale, this hero not gonna scale, this matchup like you can't stay, and like so much more confidence because like you actually play those heroes. And for the offlane, and it's just such a different feeling to the game when you play all 5 positions, not only like limited to your position. I think it makes you so much like better, like not saying like I'm getting better, but I definitely see like much more than I used to see. And it's like I suggest like advice to anybody, play all 5 positions sometimes. Like
no, I agree with that. I think it's quite often you play Dota for hundreds of hours and like you do the same thing over and over, same position, same heroes, and then it usually can be quite beneficial to do a couple games or a couple hours on something else, because your perspective is going to always be so different. I think a lot of people experience the same. Some people don't. I don't know how some people never do it, but yeah. I don't know. I agree with that.
Yeah. Also, one of the things, for example, I used to play 5, like I'm laning with my carry, and I used to like, until minute 4 I'm buying tangas. Okay, alright. Now I'm gonna go buy boots, get bounty, play sword. You bro gonna be alright. Like see ya. But now I'm playing carry, and I'm like, oh no, like I'm so triggered when my 5 is going like, can you just buy tangas, not buy your boots, not buy anything, just pull me tangas for 9 minutes and never move away, never go out all day. And now I'm playing subs now after that, and I'm like just sitting around my carry, giving him all the last hits, pulling him tangas 20 minutes in a row, and now I see the way how to make carry happy, and I did it.
Yeah, make him happy.
Make him happy. It's a good perspective.
Speaking of happiness, there's something I wanted to ask you guys. There's this link. I don't know if you guys have it. I'll link it again. Ami as a chef.
Where can I see it?
I linked it on the your website. There's a chat. We have a chat on
there.
Riverside.
Yeah. I see.
As a chef. I don't know. He's frying up some onion, it looks like. We got some stuff on the side, spices. Looks like simple Italian mixed spice. I think I have the same one.
Be honest with me. How often do you guys actually cook with your own hands? Like how
2
how
or
often?
3 times a week, like dinner, I would say. Yeah.
You, TPS?
If I have games, then my wife usually cooks, but if I don't, then we cook together. So maybe like 3 3-4 times, 2-3-4 times a week. Maybe.
That's a lot. That's a lot of time.
You might be watching the podcast out there.
Okay. We actually we do together most of the time. Even when I have games, I have breaks, then I help her out. But
Okay.
she's like the main chef. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wish I could bother like more and be better at it, but I definitely feel like even when it's successful, even when it's nice, I don't want to do it like 6-7 times a week. Like, oh my god,
Impossible. I don't know how people do it.
But I find a lot of joy in cooking. I think it's a lot of fun, and it does taste different when you cook it yourself, right? Like I think a lot of people, I don't know.
Yeah.
Even when it's shit, sometimes you're like, it's okay, it's okay. I made this, you know. There's love in it. Yeah,
For sure. I mean, there is a big difference. Like, for example, was the alternative delivery, but like this feeling of freshly cooked like meal, like it's different. Like it's different. Like if it's just been like out of the pan like 1 minute ago, and if it's being delivered like for 1 hour, like it's a big difference. Like to the dish. Actually, it loses like I feel like 50% of its taste if it's delivered. I don't know. Yeah, it's big.
Yeah. Here, like delivery is so expensive. Also, like just for that, also it motivates me to like cook my own food. Like and also the options are quite limited, so it's nice to cook.
Living in Copenhagen, it was the best. Like there was so much Italian and Thai food, and it did get more expensive, like delivery over time. But wow, I ate so much Thai food. We had so much good Thai food. Now it's also the same problem. If I want like a certain type of food, it's hard to find around, like super nearby. But yeah, and you have to learn how to cook. Yeah. Okay. What about other free time stuff? Like, what do you do when it's not Dota? Do you have any newfound hobbies? Any?
I can go first.
New activities? Yeah, you go.
I became an office clerk. All I'm doing.
What the fuck does this mean, dude? I became an office clerk.
in my free time, instead of working out, having fun, having hobbies, I'm only going to banks. I'm doing visa statements. I'm just working like 24. I'm sitting in emails. I'm just like email, forward, answer. I'm just like at least like 3 hours a day, 5 hours a day. That's my hobby. Like I'm just getting exhausted, then go to sleep. Wake up, then inside. Coach some guys, then go back to work. Boom.
I'm so sorry, dude.
I'm doing also all the paperwork for like Div sometimes, for DM, for Tours sometimes. I'm helping them to like feel free from that. Like I'm like full crazy shit.
I became an office clerk for free time. Sorry, dude.
That sounds miserable, dude.
Yeah, my life is super miserable at this exact point. It is what this. I'll let you later.
Oh my god. My condolences. It's okay. It'll get better. Life will get better.
What's for you, Tofias?
Not really new hobbies. Like I play volleyball. I go to gym very irregularly, but lately it's like all my time is just Dota. Dota actually, like maybe like 1-2 hours a day I do something else, but other than that I'm just like fully focused on just playing and watching and you know all this stuff. It's been nice, like being like super committed. Like it gives like kind of like a purpose to the day, a purpose to the week and the month. You know, like it feels good. It feels good.
That's good. Nice. I've also.
What's about you, Johan?
Me? No, yeah. Like one of the things I do is always watch a lot now. Watch a lot of Dota, watch a lot of Esports, watch OG play, and it stresses me the fuck out all the time. CS:GO, Dota, to I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm a nerve wreck half the time. But other than that, I mean, it's been a little bit of traveling for me. Now I'm trying to enjoy the summer. I got burned yesterday. Wait, let me see.
Nice.
Wait.
Was it hurt?
Oof. Yeah, it hurts a bit, but it's all good. It's all good. In 2 days it'll be brown.
Can you tell me, Johan? I know. I see you in Portugal right now, right?
Yes.
Have you tried surfing? because I think
Once,
I
yeah.
want to try surfing once I get to Portugal. And can you explain like, how was it for you? Like, is it interesting? How is it?
It's really
it hard?
good. Yeah, dude. It's really good. My experience was it was very hard physically. There's quite a bit of waves, and the current was really strong. So we kept getting pushed back to shore. You had to walk back, and it was like hard to tread the water.
Mhm.
So every time you got out to try and get ready to catch a wave, you felt like you spent like a couple minutes doing it. Like and then getting off on the board was really hard. It took 5 tries to even stay there for a few seconds, and I think max I got up to was like kind of ride a slow wave out like most of the way. So hard, and we like physically a bit demanding, but now I've been doing some other balance stuff, so I think next time I'll be more ready. But I think after 2 hours, 3 hours of doing it, you'll get the hang of it. Yeah,
You need
it's
to
wonderful.
get good. Let's surf together.
I just came back also from paddleboarding with the dogs. The dogs managed to stay on calmly. It was good.
Holy
Like
shit.
so that was one
Respectable.
of the things on the list. Now it's crossed off. So good times.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. There was wait, let me see if I can find it again. There was a video of Gorksy playing that I think we all saw. I'll link it again in the same chat if you want to see it. So there's a video of Gorksy playing Mirana, and he gets like surprised the enemy is there, gets jump scared. The way he leaves in real life. I feel like that vision. They just ran into each other. But that's really good. I wanted to ask, do you guys have any jump scares from Dota yourself? Because I know I do.
I
Like,
have like when sometimes when I'm like expecting someone to blink on me and then they actually blink on me, then I get jump scared. When I'm super expecting it and then it happens, sometimes I get like a jump scare from that.
Yeah.
For me, it's different. It's not jump scare, but I have like another very bright emotion from that. For example, when you play heroes that have aftercast, like Impetus, I don't know, something like that, Clinks, I don't know. But usually enchanters for me, I'm like I'm never aftercasting it. I'm always clicking on the hero, and I'm like, I like, and you do it for like 15 seconds. I'm like so stressed, like, oh fuck, I feel a physical exhaustion because I have to click and not miss even. Like it's important not to miss. Like, oh, this is stressful. Better to be coach.
Oh my
Better
god.
to be coach. Not worth it.
Oh my god.
Or click aftercast.
I mean, there's Seb who does the same shit with Wind Ranger, right? Or, like he used to have this thing with some heroes, and he would punch the spacebar with his thumb like really hard, like every time he power shot it. Yeah.
So it's like you just know what hero he's playing. Like suddenly you hear.
And when you tell him and he's completely unaware of it, it's funny. But you don't get jump scared ever from anything in Dota, Misha?
No,
Like,
I mean
nothing at all?
for sure I do, but it's not about spells. I just get jump scared from everything.
okay.
Almost. I just can't tell you. Anything that surprises me, I'm like, holy shit, I'm jumping all the time. I'm much more casual than you. Like it doesn't take so much to scare me. Like somebody like from the fog, like immediately. Oh shit.
I mean, the one thing that I think
like
gets most
casual.
people a few times is like the ally who picks up a blink and blinks on top of you for some reason, like to blink out away for a smoke, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, this one's good. But yeah, like for me, it's Zeus ulti, like all the way. Like Zeus ulti has scared me probably 100 times. Like it's like the sound combined with like, oh my god, yeah.
With being deleted because I play +5 usually. I mean, also have to add to the list of people who tap really hard on the keyboard is Ammar. Ammar is like the strongest clicker on the keyboard ever, but
Yeah, I
the worst
remember hearing.
that it happens with last hits. It's not like with power shot or anything. It's
Yes,
just and it's last hit. And sometimes he also does like but for him it's not impetus. It's like actually every single deny, every single last hit, and like
Yes,
never after
I've
that.
heard this. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, hard to adjust his mic to be on bootcamp. Everybody hears the clicks non-stop. Bam, bam, bam. It's crazy. It's crazy.
For sure.
Do you guys have anything yourself that you know of? I mean, Misha, you said I'm trying to think of my own.
I mean, let's take a look on Division 2 teams. I'm curious. Like, it starts tomorrow, right? And I want to see who else is participating. I know Secret are
You're doing the Division 2, yeah. So we have Secret,
OG,
and we have
of
OG.
course.
Yes.
But who else is there?
Let me pull it up again.
I see.
Betrayed. So that's symmetrical. Shad, Mirage, Own Me, Flash. Okay, Flash as well. PogChamp, and of course Kebab Enjoyers.
Wait.
Isn't this? Oh no, excuse me.
Oh,
sorry, I'm watching the wrong one. This was already the close qualifier. Oh my god.
I also don't.
PogChamp is here. Ancient Tribe, Secret Alliance, Into the Breach, Ivy, D2 Hustlers. Okay.
Wait, I'm watching the same list, but why don't I see Nigma? Weren't they relegated?
No, they will be on the next one.
They'll be in the next season's Division 2.
Yeah. Stupid. Yeah, for sure. I thought they go immediately into work, the punishment, like just going to work next day.
That would be wrong.
That would be so wrong. Get down to work.
You have 24 hours to fix your game. Let's go. You can make a roster change if you want, like 10 hours maximum. Time to go. I was expecting that.
Time to go.
Disappointed.
This is TV. Okay. So, Alliance with Chuan and Ponlo, and you have Charlie S4 Hatskin, he's Swedish gang, and Secret, who did. I wanted to ask, but what about Secret, guys? Like, what's your thoughts? New Secret.
I mean, I don't know
flame.
what to say. I mean, we played against them. They're probably really good. I don't really know.
I'm just assuming. I mean, Armel has to be mid. How's he?
He's a good player. I think he's.
So is he in Europe? He must be in Europe, right?
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been playing EU pubs, so I'm pretty sure he's in Europe. Actually, in the mornings, it's always me against him in pubs. We both play morning pubs. Sometimes he takes my MMR, sometimes I take his. We're trading.
I mean, I don't want to involve bad karma for the views, but you, Jochen, you say who you think gonna do good besides OLDG, like all other things. Who you believe gonna do good and gonna do bad in Div 2?
Let's
go here. Yeah, let's do this. This is good.
I think. I think Secret is pretty safe bet. They're gonna do good. I think they definitely. I don't know anything about Alliance. Like, I actually haven't seen them play at all, and I don't see their players either. Like, maybe Charlie sometimes in pubs, but everybody else.
So I think
not really.
Who else do you think?
Secret. Maybe the D2 Hustlers maybe are decent. They were doing well last season. They almost made 2. I don't know, man. I think Secret probably Into the Breach is good, maybe. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow, actually, against Into the Breach. They might be good.
Yeah. I was going to say my top 4. I mean, definitely OG Secret. And then...
Give me tomorrow.
It's probably Alliance. And then, I want to say, like, Into the Breach. I like the combination of players, I guess, and I think they could pull off some stuff. My top 3 is definitely OG, Secret, and Alliance, but I think Into the Breach or D2 Hustlers or PogChamp, I mean, could come after, but I'll give it to Into the Breach. But they play OG first, so you can either give them hope or destroy their spirit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. I think you misread who's strong, who's weak. So first of all, 2 teams
There's
to
LeBron.
look besides Secret, OLDG, PogChamp, and Into the Breach. So first of all, PogChamp, they have super strong roster. Like, they have Lorinov, on mid. They have Sweden strong Kidara, super strong subs, and I think like they're overall good team. I don't know about low skill on carry. First of all, that's a bad nickname.
He's low skill.
First of all, that's a bad nickname. It disturbs me all the time.
It's just I agree. I can't ignore this. I keep looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Every day he has to log into low skill account.
Yeah, but nobody flaming noob for his nickname, right? Or people do. No. Do people flame noob for his nickname? Nobody says like he's a noob. Like, so gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. So he's alright. I don't know. Maybe he's better. He's good. I haven't seen him much. But Into the Breach, interesting team. They have new post 5 player. He had just appeared on the scene. You have never seen the guy you see on post 5. Respect, Belarusian player. Yeah. And he's like literally new player. He appeared in Ranked like 1 year ago, even less. Like he had just played like for a few months, and now he's in team. And I think he achieved something like top 20 rank on just playing post 5s. And yeah, just literally absolutely new player.
What's his hero list? Do you know? I can try to find.
No idea. I don't think it's easy to find any info on him. Like I don't think he has many officials. It will be maybe his first officials in his life, you know. And he's a new addition for this team that we were doing pretty okay previous season, but they decided to stay together, replace one guy, and I don't know. I was watching this team like Supreme, Xibi, Immersion, Attacker. Like they have some good foundation. Like they have strat, they have signature heroes, they know how to draft, and you should look into being serious against them, very serious, like into the Breach and PacChamp. I think they're like unexpected dark horses. Like they can go far, they can do good.
Okay.
D2 Hustlers, I don't know. I don't believe in D2 Hustlers. I don't believe in Ancient Tribe. I don't believe in Ivy at all. I don't believe in Ivy at all.
It doesn't appear to me either.
I guess it's easier to say the bottom four, like Instant Tribe, Ivy, and then yeah, D2 Hustlers probably there, and then one more.
And then it's PacChamp into the Breach, but I would put
PacChamp there, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I think Into the Breach comes as the contender after Alliance to I mean, let's see. Pressure on everybody here. Only 2 will make it.
No pressure.
No pressure.
You play for fun, you forgot.
We play for fun, guys. Only fun. There's nothing on the line.
I play for fun.
We don't play for money here. Only fun.
Of course.
Good overview of Div II, yeah. Respectful.
Very nice. Yeah, and then, I mean, should we start talking about Div II in other regions?
Yeah, I know some of this. Nope.
Nah. I mean, what happened actually? Let's go to Eastern Europe. I'm quite curious. Misha, maybe you can give some insight. You have Hellraisers, Spirit, Bet Boom, 3 teams. Wait, what? 3 teams made it?
I mean, a lot of interest. Yeah, first of all, yeah, right? They have three slots, right?
Oh,
not 2.
Yeah.
They have 3 slots.
Yes, 3. Oh, yeah, okay.
And yeah, I mean, this season was super interesting. I have no idea who plays in Div II, not a single team. But in Div I, like, first of all, Team Spirit somehow are still cursed. I think they have never placed top 1 in DPC. They're always beaten by some team, even though they outperform everybody else on LANs. They still like are getting beaten like by Bada Boom or some other teams before. Now they're getting beaten by Hellraisers, and like this Hellraisers team is how can you not look at Solo and Ramses reunion, and they're actually going 7-0, rolling through everybody, and guys have LAN experience. I mean, everybody watching at them at Berlin.
I see.
Our carry Artem was standing in for Hellraisers before Ramses joined in on the previous major, and like I thought like he's standing in like for mediocre team or something, but he said like very good things about them. He said they have good system of drafting, good system of choosing heroes, solo like doing good and stuff, like not washed up at all. And I mean everybody says that solo is washed up, but like I mean people are kind of split in half. Like some say like he's old, can't do shit, but like people who actually watch Dota, they know that he is like top top 5 on Dota 2 Pro Tracker for a year already. Like out of all post 5s, he's grinding the most. And he started rank 800, now he's rank 100. And not many post 5s like go like so for such a like long grind. Like he's like super hard worker.
Yeah, usually you don't make it that far, you know, before you do something to yourself.
It took him what 3 years to climb. He's a genius. Most of the people would give up or drop. Like he's like little by little, and he's actually building his skill. He's good at laning, drafting is good, and now Rams has joined in. Like obviously brings a lot of experience and stuff, and now they're all over everybody. So that's basically a new team form.
Cool.
They weren't strong before. Like now they're super strong. Interesting. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Division 1 is something. Like you have Bad Boom, Team Spirit, and Hellsraisers coming to the LAN. Everybody hungry.
Yeah. The Hawk is coming.
Yeah, no, he's not coming.
Oh, sorry, that was Virtus Pro.
I'm sorry.
The Hawk is not coming.
He's not coming anywhere.
Sure, it's coming. Yeah,
He's chilling at
Toronto. No, yeah, he's just
not coming
savage as fuck. It's not going anywhere.
Nope.
No, but it's always impressive. I mean, 14-3, so they dropped 3 maps. Who did they lose maps to? They lost 1 map to Spirit, 1 map to Team Move, 1 move, and a map to Navi. Okay.
I mean, people say Western Europe is stacked, but honestly, like this Eastern Europe also pretty stacked. Like besides,
I think this is. I mean, it's quite obvious. It's the second most stacked, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you close your eyes on the existing of Team Darkside that got disbanded after 1 game, and then they're just playing just to like because they have to play, not to like get banned by Valve because they refuse to play. I mean, I think they're literally disbanded like after 1 game or something like that, and they're just like never screaming or anything. Like
rough.
Don't care. Like just play. But all other teams like Ghidra getting better. I think they came from Division 2 to Division 1. Like those teams are always the most to be afraid of. That went through the grind. Like you're gonna go through. Like they go from Division 2 to Division 1. Then like in Division 1, like they're already like group of people. They've been through stuff and they're like much more energized like than those like Div 1 teams. Like they're like, used to be there, and like. Not only Ghidra, but 1 move. They've been already in Division 1, I think, previous season, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm mistaken. But they were like last place or something, like very low on Division 1. But now, like they're getting wins, like they're playing better, and basically all the teams improving besides Darkside. Like so, like I mean, they have pretty good stacked like regionals out there. Like a lot of teams can come out. And they can be hungry, they can be greedy at major. They can be really greedy in a good way.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, it's. I can't believe that Eastern Europe and Western Europe used to be 1 region at some point.
Yeah, man.
Where like used to play each other for things. Now, oh my god, it would be so insane.
That was crazy.
Okay, well, I guess we're coming to an end. I don't know if you guys have anything you wanted to talk about. Any
Let me think.
that I missed.
Wanted to ask, how do you think? How like we are right now testing in our team approach of taking like every single tournament. Like we usually used to be very selective. Like other teams, like we're not gonna play online tournaments. We're gonna only play important tournaments and practice in between. But right now we're like seeing like those Team Spirit and Hellsraisers like playing all those online tournaments, and Gaming Gladiators, they won some online tournament right before the major, and we see good teams actually like taking all the opportunities and actually like grinding super hard, like playing everything they see. And like we joined the Pinnacle Cup, we like won a game today on it, and we're gonna be playing it. And basically we finished Division 1 yesterday. Today we have an official, and every single day from now on we're gonna have an official for like a week and a half or something. Like super crazy schedule. What do you think? What's gonna come out of it? We're gonna get burned out and roasted on Berlin, or we're gonna get strong? I have no idea. What do you think?
if you think you're gonna get roasted or like burned out, you're probably gonna get burned out. I mean, it's up to people at the end of the day to figure out their limits, and sometimes you push your limits far. Maybe sometimes it makes you stronger, or makes you exhausted, or both. I don't know. I think it really depends on a lot of factors. Like also, if you play too little, it can also be bad. And yeah, in the long run, it's probably never terrible to play till you get burned out. Like in the long run, but like let's say you're trying to really peak at a certain moment, then you wanna take steps to do that, and sometimes that also means like resting or not working out or whatever before the big day. Stuff like this. Yeah. It's a tricky question because it's also very hard with a bigger, like with multiple people, because some people can go faster and longer than others, but that doesn't mean that's the right thing to do and stuff, like when you're in a group. Tricky.
What do you think, Tefis? You think it's a risky thing?
I mean, I think it depends a lot on the team. Like, let's say, like, I mean, personally, like let's say I qualified at the major, like you guys did, like it's a crazy roller coaster, like things like that. I think I would need a day or two, like at least, like just to like relax, take my like head somewhere else for a while. So I mean, I think online tournaments are overall, like, I think they are gonna be good. I think it's better than just playing scrims. Like, it's always gonna be more productive, I think, playing these tournaments instead of scrims. Like, everybody is gonna take it more serious, even though maybe they try to take scrims really serious, but tournament is just different. Like, it's usually gonna be more like productive games in the end. So,
you higher chance of learning stuff from these games too and stuff. So in the long run, I think it's always good if you're playing for TI 20, you accept every fucking tournament along the way until TI 20 or like until a certain point, right? But
I mean, should slow down before TI for sure. But for now, still middle of season, good time to grind, get mistakes.
Yeah, you guys sucked for a while there, Maybe it's good to whip him in shape, Misha. Keep the whip hot.
For sure. Facts.
Okay, no, I mean that's a wrap. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, everybody.